Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Greetings from the great state of Texas. We are here visiting Texas for a little summer vacation slash soccer trip. And so I figured today I would bring you guys along with me. I do want to thank Ebby for sponsoring today's video. They have an awesome 4th of July sale that is ending today that I wanted to make sure you guys knew about because of course I brought all of my favorites, well not all, but some of my favorites from Ebby to Texas. So today I'm just gonna bring you guys around with us. We are actually taking a little bit of a drive. We're staying in the Dallas area for the soccer trip, technically in the city of Addison, if you're familiar. And we're actually gonna be driving out to Tyler today because we were actually thinking about a year and a half ago that we might end up moving there. So there was a lot going on in the world. I don't want to get all into that, but we thought that we might have to relocate. However, that has been put on pause, but we do want to check out some of the places that we were looking at for the future and just kind of see things with our own eyes. We thought we had a unique privilege and blessing to be coming to the area that we thought we were going to be moving to about a year ago. You know, it's just all too coincidental, and you guys know I don't believe in coincidences. So we're gonna do our due diligence. On the way out there, we're gonna stop at Buc-ee's because when in Texas, you must go to Buc-ee's. Although we went to the one on the Florida-Alabama state line last summer, and the kids loved it, I loved it. It's so funny to be like excited to go to a gas station, but that's what we're doing today. Yesterday, we had a really fun day and met up with my kids' pen pals that they had been writing to for 5 years. We met them in the city of Waxahachie, and I didn't even know that that was a city on a map. Never been there, never heard of it. Turns out there's a really good Miranda Lambert song that goes with that, or is about that city. And then after we met up with them, we went to this local coffee shop, and I walked in and I met one of you guys, and it was by far the most like impactful meeting that I've had. I've loved meeting all of you who I've met in real life, but she had some really kind words to speak to me, and it was just like, I was overwhelmed. So that was so crazy to think that in a city of, I think the population in 2019 said 36,000 people, there's a Grace and Grit friend there and a viewer. And the amount of things that had to happen in order for me to meet her at that coffee shop, like I didn't even pick that city. Our pen pals picked the city. I didn't even know it existed. And then Jake picked the coffee shop. And then to be there at that exact time, it was just a divine appointment from God, and it was so cool. So that was yesterday. After we did that, we drove back to the house. We had our Instacart order delivered. So today is only day 2 in Texas. The soccer stuff starts later on in the week, so we're trying to pack in some family fun at the front. Tomorrow is the Waco trip, so we're driving all around Texas, getting a good idea of at least some of it. We're, you know, driving through some different towns and cities. So I'm gonna bring you guys along today for that adventure, and I hope you guys enjoy hanging out in Texas with me. But before we head out, let me show you guys a quick little house tour of this rental home that I found. I'm really good at picking them. I will pat myself on the back. This one is perfect. It's the perfect location, and it has a beautiful like walking trail to the side of the house that we walked on last night and went and played, well, we attempted to play volleyball at the volleyball courts. And the house is just really nice and very clean, very happy with it. So let me show you guys around real quick. Such a cute neighborhood. I'm absolutely obsessed with all the brick homes here in Texas. So this is the entry way into the house. Over here is a couch with a pull-out bed. That's where the boys are. And they have these really nice shutters all throughout. Tons of TVs, which is not something we're used to. This is the bathroom for the kids. It's a Jack and Jill over there, so they can walk to and from. The entryway here is nice and big. These are really pretty hardwood floors. Over here is the next bedroom with another gigantic TV. And the kids are playing dominoes. If you hear things collapsing, that's what it is. It's fine. Here's a table and the living room with a really nice fireplace. Plenty of space in here for us. This is the kitchen, which is really nice and big. You can eat at the little bar counter, or what I love over here, I've always wanted a home with a window seat, and this one is really cute. So there's the window seat there. So here's a little overview of the kitchen. They do have a fenced-in backyard, which you guys can see back there, but I'm not gonna go outside because it's hot and humid. And then back here is the master bedroom, which has tons of space. This room is huge. This is like a little sitting area, and then the bed. Over here is the bathroom, and it has 2 separate countertops, this clawfoot tub, which is really cool, nice big shower, and then this is the thing that I wish I had at home, or like these built-ins in the closet. So awesome for storage and just really, really nice. So love that. This fan right here is also a genius idea. I feel like I need to get that in my house at home. But that's a little home tour for you guys. You can see where we stayed while we were out here scouting out Texas, as well as playing some soccer. So even on Father's Day, Jake is over here being a good dad, folding up some laundry, which is much appreciated, thank you. And he just took out my Ebby bralette that was in that laundry, because something I've learned in humid places is you can't really wear things more than once, because I was sweating. So now that it's clean, I'm gonna show you guys, because it literally looks just as good as the day that I got it. So these are my absolute favorite bralettes from Ebby, because they have the thin straps which fit under everything. And of course I brought them to Texas. This is the one that I wore yesterday all day in the humidity. And because of this no slip grip technology, it was not rubbing or giving me a rash. Sometimes under the armpit area, I'll get like a little irritation from a bralette moving around, but this one stayed in perfect place. It was so comfortable to wear because it is warm and humid here. But these ones are my absolute favorite. They have this mesh back. They don't feel heavy. I love the tank ones that I have from Ebby too, but these ones are my favorite. So they have their 4th of July sale ending today, the day that you guys see this. So if you want to take advantage of it, make sure you check it out, because they have some items up to 40% off, and then they have last call items that are up to 70% off. And on anything on Ebby's website, whether it be their underwear, the high-waisted underwear, bodysuits, camis, bralettes, whatever styles you guys want, my code, which is down below, Grace and Grit, will get you 15% off regular priced merchandise. So if you're looking for something on sale, make sure you check it out today, because today is the last day of the sale. But you can use my code on anything regular price, because the quality is so good. I've washed those bralettes at least 10, 15 times now, and I'm gonna be washing them a lot more this week in Texas because sweaty, humidity, but they hold up perfectly. There's no wear on them. They fit great, they stay in place, and I love them so much. We've arrived, this time at the Texas Buc-ee's, and apparently so has everybody else. Got some people doing their morning stretches. We understand road trips. Who's excited? Me. Okay, not as much Buc-ee's goods as last time, but definitely still came out with some things. So, tie-dye Buc-ee's t-shirt on the back says laid back. That was my oldest choice. Then my youngest daughter has been wanting a bucket hat like this, so no better place than to get it from Buc-ee's. Jake has been wanting a new hat, so he found this Salty Crew one that he got for himself. Then we didn't go crazy with food because we're gonna go have lunch, but we did get some sour candies from Buc-ee's right here. Got a bunch of these Beaver Buddy cookies, one to bring home to my nephew, and then got some beaver nuggets. We got the caramel one and then the cinnamon one, and then we got a few things of Buc-ee's mints right here. So that's everything that we got at Buc-ee's. I didn't find anything, but that's okay. Last time I found a lot, so super fun. We love going in there, probably because we don't have one near us. And all of you people that live near Buc-ee's are probably like, oh my dear, another one of those. But we have fun going in there. So we made it to the Tyler Rose Garden, and we had heard a lot about this and looked at some pictures in the spring. Obviously it's really beautiful, but the flowers are still here. It's not all like completely brown. So we're gonna walk around just for a bit and check it out and see, but it's very green and very pretty here. Bird sighting. That's a cardinal up there. Oh, my camera's getting it. These kids are good bird watchers. So we just took a little trip over to check out Lake Tyler, which is actually closer to White House, which if you live in the area, you know. But White House was the city that we were actually looking at potentially relocating to. So it's been good to drive over here and kind of see at least this little section of it. You know, seeing a city or a town, I'm not sure what qualifies a city over a town, but with a population of 8,000 people is quite different than the few million we're used to. So we just pulled up, I'm not gonna show it for like privacy reasons of the people, but we just pulled up to look at just a house that is actually currently for sale, something that would be appropriate for us with the, you know, just to get an idea for the future. So that's what we're doing now. It started raining really, really hard for a second, but it looks like it's kind of passed through now. But just driving down the street here in White House, and I love seeing all of the American flags lining the sidewalks. Love to see it. Alright guys, we made it back to the house after our day out exploring the east side of Texas. I'm getting ready to make some tacos back here at the rental house. We're gonna eat out tomorrow night, and so we try to eat out a few times, but definitely cook more when we're on longer trips. When it's just a few days, it's not as big of a deal. We'll do like breakfast and lunch at wherever we're staying, but then might go out for dinner. But 9 days is just way too long. So yesterday I actually had the Instacart order delivered, which was my first time ever using Instacart. It was a pretty good experience, I would say. So I'm just gonna make some tacos back here at the house for dinner. And then tomorrow is our Waco day, going out to Magnolia. We're gonna also go to the Dr. Pepper Museum and the Texas Ranger Museum out in Waco. And I probably would have had a lot more to show you guys if I brought you with me to Waco, but I really wanna just enjoy that. I don't want to have to bring my camera and be filming. I just want to just go myself. I've been to Waco, but I've never gone to either of the museums that we're going to, and so I really want to just kind of soak up the day. So I decided that I wasn't going to film, although it probably would have been way more interesting for you guys to watch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and whip up some dinner like I said. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of our Texas adventures. Make sure you check out the links to Ebby down below if you wanna take a peek at their 4th of July sale. Remember, today will be the last day to do that, but my code Grace and Grit works on everything on the website. That'll be down below for you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed seeing our family in Texas. If you live in Texas and you love where you live, I would love to know. So if you don't feel comfortable leaving it in a comment, DM me on Instagram or something, or send me an email, because it's been fun to check out Texas with the limited time that we have. Obviously, the state's huge. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again really soon. Bye, friends.